My name is Annie, and if this is the first time you're watching my video, hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. So, today I wanted to talk about something that is very important to me, and I think it's pretty important to most people in our generation, that is taking a break. Now, why I emphasize that people should take breaks from time to time whenever they feel they need to address certain problems in their lives. Sometimes you need to take some time out of your mundane day-to-day life and focus on things that you have been putting away because you think that you will have time later on to address the matter. But honestly, I think that the best time to address anything that you have been putting in the back burner is right now. That's what I did in the past 1.5 months when I took a little tiny break from YouTube. Though I am not extremely active right now, I'm trying to be as active as I can because I have to deal with a few other things in my life that's currently happening. That includes my personal life and my professional life as well. But even with that, I'm trying to be as active as I possibly can. But I had to put the pause and take a break from YouTube because honestly, right now where I am, YouTube is not the main source of my, income or anything. Rather, I'm not making a cent from YouTube. But the reason why I started this channel is because I wanted to be a YouTuber and I wanted to do something. And everybody starts from somewhere. And honestly, if you look at every YouTuber's journey, they started with literally no views, a few views, maybe 10, 15, 20, a few hundreds at max. But that is it. We start from scratch. We do not have enough subscribers. We do not have people to view our content. We do not have great equipments to make content. And it is like you still have to keep going and keep trying and trying, because there is one thing that I've seen in all the famous YouTubers who are really big right now is because they were persistent. They were persistent enough to keep going and not stop no matter what the result was. That's why they became what they are. And the learning from this entire situation for me is that I cannot stop until I have reached at least that space. And I do not know how much time will it take for me to reach that space of becoming somebody famous, or if not famous, at least I would start making money from this YouTube channel, and that will take some time. I do not think this it is going to happen before at least 1 or 2 years of constant filming and regularly posting, and that is a really big stress to take upon yourself, especially if you have other things in your life that are equally, if not more, important to you. So putting something like this that takes effort and time of your life to create content, it's not easy, because content creation is not an easy job. As simple it looks like, that there are people who are not putting a lot of effort into the editing of the video, or making videos with very extremely good quality production. Like me, I make very simplistic style video with minimalistic production, because I think my focus right now is on producing good content. I can work on the production later on when I feel that I have the time and the budget to do so. Until then, I do not have the time or the money, or even the bandwidth to invest on production of a good quality video. People can say you can learn how to edit properly and do it well. I know how to edit properly, and it's not like I'm not trying to edit my videos with a lot of effort. I know how to edit videos that requires a lot of effort, and that also requires something that I do not have right now, that is good equipment. Like, for example, this video is shot on a mobile phone, which I can edit with a premium software like Adobe Premiere Pro or Final Cut Pro if you're using Mac. I can do that, but I do not have that software in my laptop right now. Neither my laptop has the bandwidth to even hold that kind of a software. My laptop is good enough for my office work, day to day stuff, but it's not that good enough that requires heavy graphics. So I cannot make that quality video right now. All I do is use simple editors that can be used on your mobile phone or your laptop, and that can be used for free. You do not have to pay money for that, because I am not that invested in this platform right now. I am persistent, but I'm not investing right away. I think it is important for me to go slow into this, because if I go all in at once and if I do not get the result I want from day one, it's not going to make me happy and it's going to be a bad investment for me. But slowly building something up from scratch is more important. So my first initial videos, if you had seen me, I did not have a microphone. This is the first thing which I got for my YouTube. That is a good microphone which has good noise cancellation and can record me pretty well. And the other thing I use is an iPhone, though it's not one of the top quality iPhones in the market. It is a pretty older model. It's the SE 2020 that is the second generation of iPhone SE. It's a good phone, it's a decent phone, but not great enough for good quality videos. But my next target after this is to invest in a good mobile phone for my YouTube and also for my day-to-day usage. So that would be my second investment. That would require me to spend money on this, and that is what I'm planning to do. So this is how I am going about with YouTube, step by step. Now coming back to the topic, that is taking a break. Why I took a break and why I think you should take a break from time to time, that is going to be the major topic of discussion for the day. Though I talked about a little bit about my YouTube because I wanted to give people the idea about why I feel YouTube is not that important for me right away, and why I am taking it slowly than I should have. Like, people tell me to post at least twice a week and post reels and do this, do that for YouTube, but I feel that I shouldn't be, pushing myself that hard right away, because I do not know the result. It might be my career for the rest of my life, or it might be one of the things I try. Um, it's like a side hustle, maybe something that I enjoy definitely, but also something that does not turn out to be something that would make me money in the long run. Now, coming back to the break topic, why I took a break. So, the last video I posted was during the end of December 2023, and after that, I took approximately 1.5 months off from YouTube, a little more than 1.5 months to be precise. It's because I wanted to focus my time on other things that I have been putting on the back burner. Those things were my career, because I am currently going through this phase of, you know changing jobs, because the last job I had was a contractual job that ended, and after that I haven't got any full-time jobs yet. I am working as a freelance part-timer, but that is not, if a lot of money, honestly, and the nature of the work is very erratic. Though I can work full-time, but the kind of gigs I'm getting isn't full-time. Though I also think I can take multiple gigs, but again, the problem with this market is there isn't a lot of gigs available to you full time. Like, either you will take multiple part-time gigs and make your own schedule and have a full-time gig, but then again, these are project basis work. So there will be times in your career where you will have at only one or two gigs to support your income, and it might not be enough for you to have a good income. So that is one thing. But again, will be times where you will have enough gigs that would make you so much money that that kind of money you will not be able to make if you have a 9 to 5. But this is the kind of business we are in. It's not stable, there is a lack of stability, but there is a lot of influx of income from time to time, so kind of balances the scale. But when there is influx of income, the best thing is you should do is to save money and also make the best possible usage of the opportunity you have right away. So this is how freelance gig is. Maybe I will make a video on freelancing and how to go about it, what I do, and how should people think about freelancing if they want to try freelancing as a full-time gig. Experiences that I personally went through and experiences of people I know who are doing similar kind of work, what they feel, and I'll make a video on that separately. But on for this video, I just wanted you to know the background information, that I am a freelancer right now. I do not have a full-time job, and finding a full-time job for me is a top priority. So that is what is the reason why I took a break. Now I will tell you a story. This needs to be told in a story, otherwise you will not understand what happened during this time frame and what was I doing during this time frame. And this is a bit of a pity party, honestly. Let's go back to 2024 1st January. That day I decided to go out with my family and some other family friends. So we go out to a restaurant to eat, and when I got down from the car that day, I was wearing a little platform heel. Like, it was 3 4 inches. It was not really tall, but it was a little tall. And I'm not a heels person. I don't like wearing heels, honestly. The only kind of heels I would wear is platform. I am not comfortable in heels at all. So I would avoid anything that has heels except if it's a platform, because comfort is the most important thing for me. Anyway, so I go out that day and I was on my phone dealing with Amazon because they made a mistake with my grocery order that delivered to my place, and my grandmother was there to receive it, and she got confused because the order was entirely wrong. So I had to deal with them. So I was busy on my phone, and when I got out of the car, the pavement was a little, high, then higher than usual. So when I got on the pavement, my feet kind of flipped like this, but I did not fall down. I balanced myself, but during that flipping that happened with me, I ended up spraining my left back, and I did not understand that in that moment because I was a little preoccupied. But when I sat down at the restaurant, I started feeling, you know a lot of pain on my left leg and my left back, and I couldn't even sit properly. I was continuously complaining about this pain. I thought maybe it happened due to some sleeping posture or something like that. I was not sure, but I was absolutely fine that same day, but I did not even understand that it happened to me in that very moment. And ignored it that day, and I went back home. I was still in pain. I could not sit down for a very long time. I had to lay down most of the time. But thankfully, I was at home. So next a few days passed, then I realized what exactly happened, and it was not getting cured. I did not wanted to go to a doctor because again going to a doctor would be expensive, and that time of my life I did not have anything as job wise because it was the end of the year. I did not have any gig to work on, and it was completely dried down. I was trying to find something to start a full-time job most probably. So because of that and lack of finances to support me, I was like, fine, let's leave it. It's going to heal again. And it did heal. It's not like it left me any kind of scar. It was just a minor sprain. But usually if I did go to the doctor would give me some sort of medication or something, which I don't know honestly. But I did the at home treatment, like using sprain ointment and then using a hot bag and keeping myself comfortable, resting as much as possible. It took me approximately 1.5 week to cure that. So it was almost mid January by this time I ended up curing this. So mid January comes and I kind of recover from this. So I'm okay, fine. After mid January, I was pretty fine and the strain was entirely gone. But sadly, I got a little bit of cold from my mother because she was out and about, and she took a AC metro in the winter, which was pretty cold in January, and it was pretty late at night. And then after coming back home, she was feeling down, and next day she was down with a cold, and that kind of transferred to me, and I got sick out after her. So I spent a few more days at home trying to get better, and that's how most of my January went. So it was almost like um, the fourth week of January had started, and I just recovered from the cold. And then the next thing happened with me that was pretty sad. Towards the end of January, I got dust allergy. I am extremely sensitive to dust, and it was the time when the weather started changing in Kolkata, where I am. It started getting warmer. So, and here in Kolkata, the spring usually comes around February or end of January. So it starts getting warmer. You have to put away all your winter clothes or your jackets, and you can keep something light to go around, and it's pretty nice and comfortable. So with spring comes a lot of pollens and a lot of dust. So I got an allergy attack, which was horrible. I was seriously so sick. I could not talk, I could not breathe. I was continuously coughing, and it was horrible. So I was having, breathing troubles. So I went to show a doctor. This time I have extreme dust allergies, and I was getting COPD due to the dust allergies. And because of that, I had to take inhalers. I had to take strong medication. I had to take steroids to get better. And it seriously, my lung condition really deteriorated because of this. And it did not just affect my lungs, but it did affect my sinuses. My gland was going crazy. So sinus attack and allergy at the same time. It was really bad. I had to do the CT scan to figure that out. What I have, my sinus gland was causing this havoc. Doctor told me to take precautions. So that took me like almost mid February, not mid February exactly, but first week of February, to get myself, better and at a place where I could, do something. Now, there was an inhaler which he gave me, that he said that it might cause oral infection if you take it. So you, whenever you use it, you wash your mouth properly, which I did. Even after that, I got this mouth infection, and I was having very hard time speaking or even eating. I could not eat. So then again, I consulted another doctor who gave me medication and an alternative medication for this. And after everything, it took me that 1.5 months to recover from multiple, you know illnesses. Honestly, it took me so long to recover from multiple illnesses. Something happened, and then I got cured, and something else just happened. It was like continuous series of series of me getting sick. It was so bad for me that I thought this is like the worst time of my entire life. And I expected 2024 to start with something good, but it did not. It disappointed me so much. But anyhow, I'm much better right now. I'm doing better. I still have allergy flare ups because season change. It was really hot for 3 4 days in between, and now again it's colder because it rained a bit and the temperature dropped. I had to turn on the AC like almost end of February. I was using the AC for 2 3 days, and now I don't have to use the AC anymore. It's pretty cold. I do not even need to turn on the fan. So imagine, the weather is really crazy right now. So with that craziness, I get the allergy attack from time to time. So yeah, I'm still not great. The good thing about it is that I have all the medication that I need to get better. I have everything prepared. So next time, whenever I have a flare up, I know what to do and how to cure myself. And I also know the reason behind why is it happening, and how to take care of myself. But this was really a hard time to go through, and still not a great time right now. And apart from that, I'm still looking for a full-time job. I do have some in the pipeline, but it hasn't converted into anything proper because I have some expectations that need to be fulfilled. And I talked about it in a previous video of mine, why getting jobs is very hard right now. So that is something I will link in the description. If you want to watch it, you can go and click on it and watch that video as well. This break was very important to me, honestly, because if I did not take the break, I would not get time to sit back and think about what I want from life, and also give myself time to cure from the things which I was going through. Because it's not easy when you're going through so many things one after the other. It's going to affect you not just physiologically but also mentally. That mental blockage and that sadness of going through so many multiple issues and so many health issues continuously one after the other can really cause a lot of havoc on people. So adding a burden to my schedule, and I was not in the position to focus and make videos. I had so many video ideas, I had so many scripts written down, and none of them were even touched. And even right now, I haven't touched any of those scripts, and I think I will not touch them. Mm, Maybe I'll just scrap them, maybe I will use it later on, but right now, I'm not in that mental state to do all those things. But anyhow, my main point is focusing on one day at a time right now. I'm focusing on getting better, and I'm also focusing on my health. That is like my priority right now, and also focusing on bettering my finances, improving my career, getting myself a better career path, a better job. And overall, I also have other personal issues of my life, that is my family, my relationship with people in general, so that is also there. So even everything that is going on with my life, I thought YouTube was literally the least important thing for me, but I think I was wrong. It is important to me because it is something that represents me. It gives me a space, a platform to share my opinions. And even if I'm not doing it perfectly, at least I'm doing it. That's the most important thing for me. Because if I keep on chasing, okay, I have to make this perfect video, otherwise, I will not make a video, that is where I would fail as a person, because there might be instances where I will not be able to film a proper video due to certain issues. But that does not mean that I stop doing the bare minimum. And the bare minimum for me right now is making a video where I talk about my life, and sharing my life with you guys is also a part of this journey of being a YouTuber, because you get to know the information from me, and you do not have to speculate why isn't she coming back on YouTube, or why isn't she making videos. Because it's not like I don't want to make videos. I'm here, I am available. It's just that I have to tackle so many things first and then come back and make a video. So this video was just to address this issue and also talk about taking a break. Why I feel that you should also take a break from time to time and address the issues that you feel that's most important to you right away, or the things that you have put in the back burner, something that needs to be done right now. Those are the things that is going to be your priority, and I think you should focus on those priority list items first and then do all the other things. Even if it makes you feel guilty, even if you feel that you're not being productive, or you're not doing everything in your power to achieve your goals, it is okay. Sometimes goals can wait. Your life presently needs you to be in focus, and you to do the things that are the most important to you right now. So if you are going to only focus on goals that are not going to give you short term benefits, then you are wrong. You have to focus on your life in a way where you are addressing the short term benefit goals and the long term benefit goals. The short term benefit goals would be usually something that can be done right now, or changed right now, or to be or be tackled right away, or you get the result of it right away. These goals might be short term in general, because you're going to yield the results right away, but that does not mean that these are not important, and you have to continuously focus on your long term goals. You need to focus on everything at a time, and if you feel that these things are not bringing you any value right now in your current day to day state, then I think you should put it away for a while and circle back on later on when you feel that you have the time and the bandwidth. Right now, I have more bandwidth than usual. That's why I'm able to come back on make videos, and I'm trying my best to be more productive and make better quality videos. But right now, I'm not even focused on the quality. I'm just focused on making one video at least a week, and two videos, that is like the normal I make. But at least making one video a week would be something that I need to focus on. And I have not even focused on my subscriber list or getting views, or those are the secondary thing. Those do come to me from time to time, but I'm not actively thinking about it. So yeah, I'll think about the strategies later on when I feel that I have the time and the energy and everything in my life is sorted. Then I will tackle this problem, because everything in my life is completely a mess right now, and this is literally the least of my problems. When you feel that you are in a situation where your life is a mess, do not look at the bigger picture, just look at the smaller picture first. See how you would tackle the situation that is affecting you day to day, and if you can find out ways to handle situations in your life that you can tackle on a day to day basis and fix your life first in the grassroots level, then you can think about building tall buildings. Because if your ground zero or your foundation is not strong enough to hold those tall skyscrapers, then those skyscrapers are not worth chasing for. Because if something happens and your ground is not strong enough to withstand the pressure and the force those skyscrapers are putting on you, you will not be able to keep them upright forever. It's going to fall and it's going to tumble and it's going to create a real havoc in your life. So foundation is the most important thing. Your life should be in a way where you're tackling the grassroots level problems first and then going to the next things. Because if your base is perfect and if everything on the base level is fine, and then you can start building your first floor. Because a skyscraper cannot be built in a day, it takes years to build it. So focus on it one day at a time, and I'm sure you will be able to build something for yourself in no time. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the bell icon so that you do not miss any future videos. Like the video and share it with your friends. Comment down below if you have anything to tell me. That is it for today. Take care. Bye.